Boom! 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday, headed out to a Friends of the Library bag sale. Sometimes you gotta get it, you gotta get up early. You gotta go out on a Saturday morning. You gotta get out there, people. We gotta go get those books. I might spend a few hours out there, but it's definitely gonna be worth it. I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully your Saturday is going well too. Over for me, at least. Got 2 bags worth. There's one of the 2 bags that I filled with books from the Fill a Bag sale, or bag sale. It's $2 a bag. I actually bought 3, only filled 2, but nonetheless I probably got about 40 books, maybe, yeah, around 40. So divide that by 6. How much is that per book? Second bag of books. Got a bunch in here. A few are big, but count about 20 or so, 18 to 20 in this bag. So that's about what, 15 cents or so a book? 15, 20 cents, depending on exactly how many I have. So a few things that I noticed and thought about while attending the bag sale is this is the first bag sale I've went to in a while. I stopped going to them because I usually just go to the first day of the sale. So because that's where most of the books are on the first day, and if there's a lot of resellers going to sale FOL sales that have bag sales the next day or 2 days after the initial sale, then chances are a lot of the better books have already been picked out. I find that it makes more sense to go to the first day of the sale, even though there's a lot of resellers there, other resellers, and find better books, because even though I have another 8 or 10 sellers around me at a big sale like this one today, I can still find plenty of books. Last time I went, I found more than I found today, and a lot of really good quality books. People miss them. There's just too many for everybody to look at, so there's enough for everybody. That's why I don't like the bag sales, and I used to go to a bag sale in the beginning of my FBA career and just fill the bags up and then scan it home, but it's just a pain in the butt to have to deal with those extra books, and I haven't found an efficient way of getting rid of them, other than, you know, donating them, of course, but I go to most of the thrift stores around where I live, so I don't want to donate it to a store I'm going to go to. I haven't gone to too many bag sales lately, and this one proved to be kind of the same. I found, you know, all the books that I bought or that I put in the bags were books that I can sell on Amazon. So, you know, I didn't just pile books in and take 5 bags home and then end up with only 2 bags worth and have to get rid of 3 bags. Each one to themselves. Some people figure, well, it's dirt cheap, $2 a bag. Fill a bag with about 20, 25 books, depending on the size, and I'll still make out. And it's true, you will, if you don't mind getting rid of those extra books, those duds that you can't sell on Amazon. And if you have a way to move those, then maybe it makes sense for you. But as of now, for me, it doesn't make too much sense to do that. So even though I was there on the second day, this one actually, they do the sale on one weekend, and then they do the bag sale on the next weekend. And there's still a lot of books there that at the bag sale. It's just that it's been picked over a lot by sellers. So you kind of have to decide which one you're going to go to. You're going to go to the first day and spend a lot of time finding the more profitable books, or the second day where it's cheaper and find not as many profitable books. I still found a handful that were $20 to $30, but most of them were in the $10 to $20 range. Definitely worth going, don't get me wrong, especially paying 15 to 20 cents a book. But I would rather go and pay, because it's not that expensive. I think it's 50 cents paperback, $1 hardback. So if I get 50 books and I spend, you know, I don't know, $35, $40, but I get a lot more profitable books, then that makes a little more sense to me. but you know, you can do either way. There was drama at the book sale. These two booksellers are working together looking through the books. The woman has she had one bag, I guess, that had some books in it. I don't know if she didn't bought enough bags or what, but she had two large, maybe more, maybe three large stacks of books, you know, in front of her feet, next to her feet and her bag. And I don't know how it started, but this other guy, I don't know, maybe he grabbed for the books that were stacked there, or said, are those yours, or whatever, I don't know. But he got into it with him, and it bordered on getting ugly. The woman was threatening to get him thrown out, and then the other guy that she was tag team with, I don't know if it was the husband or friend or what, sibling, got into it, and the disgruntled guy was basically ready to fight, and I mean a physical fight. He was down to get into some fisticuffs about books. If it's a bag sale, put the books in the bag, you know. If you're just taking books out and you haven't scanned them yet, then too bad, you know. People can grab them. You're gonna put up a fight, but you know, put them in the bag then. If you've scanned them already and you're ready to go with them, you're gonna take them home, then put them in a bag. Go buy bags. Why you wanna? Not only is it sort of bad form, which whatever, you know, some people will care about that, some don't. You're just asking for an issue, because you're not only having books out on the floor outside of your bag, so that's kind of up for debate as to whether those are actually yours or not, but which is why that guy was pissed. But you're just in the way, you know. At least bag them up, and you can say, oh well, you know, I got all these bags of books, so at least they're in my bags, and the bags are in the way, but you know, what are you gonna do? But just having stacks of books, I mean, you might as well put the books back on the shelves, right? So it's kind of a tricky situation, and if you're a bookseller, I mean, why look for drama? You know, I just put all my books into the bags, and if there's some that I threw a few in there that I wasn't sure if I wanted, and then I looked back towards the end of the sale and put them back on the shelf. They weren't worth selling. But for the most part, I was just scanning and looking and then putting them in the bags. So anyway, you know, drama at the book sale, it's not really worth it as a seller. You don't want to get kicked out and not be let back into the next sale, even if it wasn't, you know, necessarily your fault, or you didn't escalate confrontation or whatnot, because you never know. You know, some people, I don't know, I guess they get pissed off about that type of stuff. It was an entertaining book sale, to say the least. Remember, don't get in any fights, remain calm, and keep booking.